Are you somebody who struggles with lighting for your live stream videos? Well, in this video, we're going to show you a super simple setup which will help you take your live streaming quality to that next level. Welcome back to the Pixapro channel, Barry Mountford here. We, in this video, are going to be showing you guys how to set up a simple lighting setup for your live streaming videos. We've picked a specific little spot in the house. We don't all have the luxury of a studio space. Sometimes we've just got to find a little small corner in the house to set up and start shooting. But a lot of people have the issue of lighting, getting that consistent look to those videos and help with their live streaming quality. So in this video, we're going to take a look at just that. I'm going to show you guys how to set up a simple basic lighting setup. I'm going to show you the difference between the lighting and a natural light, so you guys can kind of understand why you will actually need a continuous lighting setup. We'll quickly switch up the lighting setup. We'll switch off all the artificial lights and we'll just use the big window light that we have beside us, which is available to many. So we'll do that now to show you guys the effects. And then we'll switch on the lights so you guys can see exactly how it affects the look of your live streaming video. So here we are with no artificial lighting on. We do have the little practical light in the background. That is still on, but it's non-effective really in this setup. Now we're just using the big window light. We're using the light coming through that lovely big window. And as you can see, the camera settings which I have, which are f1.8, 150th of a second, ISO 200. You can see highlights are a little bit blown out, but the problem with using a natural light is that at the moment the sun is out, there is no clouds in the way. So if we're just recording this now and all of a sudden a cloud will pass through in front of that sun, then it's going to change the exposure of the image. We're going to have a different exposure throughout the whole video. Now the key to this live streaming and getting a quality look to your videos is keeping the lighting consistent, keeping that look consistent within your video. And using the window light is effective, but it's only so effective. Now we do have a blind which we can pull down, which will diffuse this light quite a bit. So if you're somebody in the house who has, say, white blinds, you can close them or pull them down. That will give you a softer look to your images. So I'll do that now. We'll pull the blind down. I'll show you exactly how that looks. So that has made a big difference. It really has. Now that kind of at this moment in time for live streaming, you could possibly get away with that. Again, the only downside is now we'll have a nice diffused light coming through the window. Again, if that exposure outside changes, i.e. if a cloud comes in front of that sun, that's going to darken down quite a bit. You're going to look a little bit, it's not going to look great in your videos. So what we'll have to do is set up some artificial light. Now in this video, we're just setting up with one light and a bit of a practical light in the background, and that is it. Super simple, basic light setup for your live streams. So what we're going to do is we're going to close the curtains, because obviously we need to control the ambient light in the room. So we're going to control the ambient light by closing the curtains on this side of the room, and I'll show you the effects of that. Now you can see we've closed those curtains. We're left with quite a dark image, and we need to light that. We've left the light on in the background for a little bit of ambience, a little bit of practical light in the background, just adds a little bit of effect to the background. So what we're going to do now is we're going to switch on the light. I'm going to show you the effects of that. So there you go, using artificial light. Now we've got one light in a 90cm easy open softbox. We have fitted to that a grid, and that grid's fitted so it just controls the light just on me. It doesn't spill over onto the background, so we can still make use of that little bit of a practical light. From this lighting setup, you could quite easily add your own touches to the background. You can add different colour lighting to the background, different colour practical lights to the background. Or if you're somebody who just needs a super simple setup, this will go a long way in improving your live streams dramatically. Now it doesn't really matter what kind of camera gear we're using, it's all about the light. And I'm sitting recording this on an iPhone, so you can see the effects of that. Now you can see how just setting up with one light makes a huge difference to your video. In live streaming is really huge now. It's become so popular and it's actually a big industry, and people are wanting to up their quality of their live streams. So by simply doing this, adding one light to your live streams, will make a huge difference. Now, the light we're using for this particular setup is the Pixapro LED 120B. It's a great portable, compact light, one which works great for live streaming setups. So if you're somebody who's looking for a consistent look in your live stream setups, in your videos, this is a perfect, super simple, basic starting point to set up and start shooting from. Now you can mix it up by adding different lights to the background. You can add a different type of light. We'll switch this light on, which gives a little bit more of a glow on the background, kind of just exaggerates this light at the side. The possibilities are endless. You could add another light on this side, add a bit of a kick light, but really you just want to start off with one simple light. Now, keeping a consistent look in your videos is super important for the engagement of your viewers. It really does make a big difference. They don't like to see a huge difference in the way the video looks. If it's going from light to dark, it does put a lot of people off. So a consistent look is key to creating more engagement within your video as well. So there you go, that is how you can set up your live stream with just one light, and it makes a huge difference. So I hope you found this video useful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because there will be tons of other videos coming showing you how to use the gear. And all the gear will be available over on the website. Links will all be in the description below. So thanks very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. See you then.